My name is Mark Daly. I'm the managing attorney at Community of Immigration and Naturalization Attorneys, CINA, and I also own the Step-by-Step Immigration Forms Company. This form is the I-129F, the petition for the fiancé. I remember when I did my first fiancé visa application back in 1995. I did it with my mom. I was working for her as her paralegal. And we would prepare fiancé visas all the time for fiancés coming from the Philippines, from Mexico, from all around the world. And a lot of the clients back then would ask the same questions that the clients are asking me today, and that's this. Is it better for me to fill out a fiancé visa application, or should I just go over there and marry her? Well, my answer back then is the same as it is today, and that is to follow your heart. You know, my mom would always say, don't plan your life around your immigration case. Live your life, and the immigration case will work itself out. And I believe that as well. Because the thing about a fiancé visa is that it is a safeguard for someone who's not quite sure if they want to get married, okay? There's a big cultural difference between a lot of these countries and the United States. And you're never quite sure how your spouse is going to work out with you living in a new country, separated from their family, from their friends, from the things that they call home. So the fiancé visa then provides for a fiancé to come into the United States, and in 3 months, the fiancé will have to marry the U.S. citizen spouse. So that gives you a 3-month period to play house and see if things are going to work out or not. And I think that's a very important part of the fiancé visa. Here's the other thing though. When you're processing a fiancé visa application, you're always going to be doing it at an embassy overseas. And if you go overseas and marry your fiancé, what you're going to be processing overseas will be a marriage-based petition. So you'll have to prove a good faith marriage at that interview. And that can be very difficult to do when you're living in different countries. How are you guys going to get a bank account together? How are you going to prove, joint life, that you're presenting yourself in society as husband and wife, okay? It's very difficult to do when you're living long distance, especially if the marriage is new. So the flip side of that is doing a fiancé visa. And the only requirement for the fiancé visa is to show that you've met one another within the last 2 years and that you're both free to marry, meaning you're not already married. That's easy to prove. So that's why I like the fiancé visa, and we advise a lot of our clients to go ahead and do a fiancé visa rather than enter into a marriage because of those 2 reasons. It's easy to prove, and it also gives you a safeguard in case things don't work out. So this video is going to go step by step through the I-129F. Once you've got this application filled out, you're going to go through a huge 3-step process. First step is going to be filing this application with the USCIS here in the United States. That application, once approved, is going to go to the National Visa Center, and that's going to be the second step, is working with the National Visa Center and giving them a ton of information. Once the National Visa Center is confident that you're ready to go forward, then they will set up an appointment at the embassy, and that will be the third step. The third step is going to be actual interview with your fiancé at the embassy. So this video is a huge video because it's going to dive into all 3 of those steps, and we're going to go through all the documents, all the forms required in all those different agencies. So hang on, this one's going to be a big one, and we really look forward to taking you step by step and line by line through every form for your fiancé visa.